like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
Yeah. You already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rapper Lee. I'm back with another video. Please make sure you come in and you thumbs up this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. Hit all notifications so we have these. You have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live, whether it's an upload or if I go live. So just subscribe. Do that, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So shout out to everybody who's here. Shout out to Miranda, Lala, Chell. Let me see. Art by Design Girl. You trying to copy Nikki whole face? What's up, Antoinette? What's up? So, Miss Lackey. Yes, please make sure that you smash the like button. I appreciate you, Miss Lackey. I always see you supporting. Even if I drop a video and it be up for a second, I see your comments. So you one of the ones I always be seeing. So shout out to you. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I just wanted to come and talk. So yeah, I see what's in the title. Cardi B, who's copying you? Who did it? Because you know, when I make that last video, with some people saying like, "Well, she never said Nicki." Well, I didn't say she said Nicki. I'm just trying to figure out like who is Cardi B talking to in regards to who she's saying like somebody's copying her. So I had some thoughts that crossed my mind, and I just want to share it with you. And I want y'all to share your thoughts with me as well. Who do you think she could be talking to? Because you know, I'll say one thing of how I feel because I don't even want to go into that right now. But I'll say this, right? I remember a few months ago, I was thinking, right? And I said, I wonder who the fuck is Cardi B going to get on this new album, right? Who is she going to get on her album like that will be whatever? For some reason, Future came across my mind. I don't even know if Future and Offset, I don't think they would have any beef or whatever, but he came across my mind. And that's why I put Megan Thee Stallion on there. I think Cardi is feeling herself for some reason because you have to see, and let me tell you this, how Megan Thee Stallion worked. Now, I get that this is the industry and this is friends and, you know, shit like that. But I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, she has that personality that I see in certain people that they will tolerate certain things just to be around people. And the way that I could tell that Jason Lee done talk mad shit like to Cardi about Megan Thee Stallion. And I can tell that Cardi feels as though that she's above her. And I said that shit before back even when they fucked around. That's why Cardi chose to fuck with hers. But we'll get into that when I talk about that. So also the Tasha K, Larry Reid situation, I wanted to touch on that. And then Beyonce performed in Dubai, Chrisean Rock's new baby. Well, she just announced her pregnancy. So I just wanted to touch on that really quick. But yeah, please come in, thumbs up the video. You said Cardi wanted that sympathy and payola. She definitely feeling herself. I want her to delete her page. I mean, she told her fans that she was going to do that, right? Yeah, he does. I agree. Did any of y'all catch the content that Tasha K was streaming on Larry Reid? It sounded like it was a mixture of like an interview. Was he doing the interview or speaking with somebody, and then it was like some just different audios or whatever, right? But I will say this. I want to say this. I don't really want to touch on this heavy, but it's conversation and people are talking about it online. So I just want to give my thoughts on it. And sometimes I just want to say this, and I don't want people to do this just to like manipulate people or whatever, but I just like people just be a fly on the wall. Because sometimes, and I don't know what the truth is with Larry Reid and Levante and some other, I made some notes in my email and I might pull it up or I might not. I just really just want to go over it. So my whole thought about that is Larry Reid, I don't think he understood, but he just came off in a way where it was just like everybody's chasing me. Like he's just like that badass bitch. Like everybody just wants, like people just want me. They influenced by me. They this, that, right? And there's to a point where you can admit that. Like, let me tell you something, right? And I'm gonna be open with you. Like you can take many different turns and twists and stuff like that when you have a channel. A lot of people do a lot of different things, right? But I believe when you're a person like me, like you can ask anybody who speaks to me, like I'm one of those people, like I like to speak, like I'm very in and out though. Like I might be there for a moment, I might be out, but I don't really I feel like this the same way that I support people. I like people to support me that way. Like I don't like people to overstep boundaries and like doing all of that close personal shit, because I feel like that's where the lines get blurred, and you have to make sure that you set that forth where how much it'll go. Like like one of my friends, for example, she has a YouTube and she has like a Telegram group, right? Where all of her but she has a different type of messaging or whatever. And I'm not saying that the messaging of this channel is negative, but I would not make a chat or anything outside of this because I just could tell where it would go already. And I don't want to like open up a cesspool for that. So I just feel like you got to protect your energy. That's not to say that I do connect with a lot of people through Messenger and stuff like that. But I talk to people who like I've been speaking to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of protect that because once you just got to be careful, in my opinion, personally. Y'all heard Madonna under investigation for getting, y'all seen something about that, about getting the child trafficking with her kids allegedly. Yeah. But anyway, so as it pertains to the whole Larry Reid situation, it was just too close. Like, I feel like if it's all these people who you're saying that are too close to you and this and that, whatever, why didn't you create the distance? Like, you know? Why didn't you create the distance between this person? Like if you felt as though if you noticed it, if you noticed what was going on, and damn, I listened to that shit last night. Um, I was also watching the Storm Monroe, Larry Reid, Armon Wiggins, and the first thing I'm telling you, I even tweeted Armon Wiggins last night, and I said, "Yo, like y'all deserve some better shit than that." Listen, I have a cousin where she has a hookup at like many luxury hotels. I could have got y'all motherfuckers a free conference room. I'm just being funny. Like obviously, I know they don't need that. They have their own money. But I really would have, and I think that's why I didn't even listen to the whole interview. Once I got into like on my computer and I listened to it with my studio headphones, it sounded a little better, but it turned me off initially because I was listening to it. I'm just like, what? Like, what the hell? But that's still no diss. They still got their views. They get more views than me, right? So shout out, shout out, shout out, whatever. But my whole thing is, it's just like I felt as though like that type of a sit down or whatever, it should have had like a premium. Like it should have gave premium. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody there gets money. So like I don't know. Maybe they should have. I felt like they could have did it at like maybe a conference room at like a, I don't know. And then it's all about, you know, what type of room you in also is going to impact the way that things sound. And you got to have shit soundproof if you care about like quality and shit like that. But I don't know. I felt like me. See, certain people they just want TTT. I'm one of those people where if I have an experience on a video, and I also notice that people might even do that with mine. But if I experience any type, like I'm telling you, so this is also game to people who make videos. You have to think about like when you make videos, right? Now, I noticed when I posted a video today, I posted it in the format of how I talk to y'all now, but this is how I built my platform up. So it's like I have to kind of like I have to balance it because like I can do an upload and do a voiceover, but people are used to me going live. So it's more of a realer feeling. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do what's true to you. So maybe I have to find a way to incorporate that. So it's just so that it can be better, but you have to do what works, like, you know, for yourself. So you be like, oh, okay, like they like when I'm live. So maybe if I do an upload, they'll like it in this fashion. And people really liked it. So shit. You just got to do what works for you. So let's see. It should have been set up better. Storm lost control of it. And I have to be honest with you. I didn't even watch the full. I didn't watch the full. I don't know. It's not that I didn't want to, but I was toggling back and forth from Tasha, and then Tasha had them on her phone too. I say, yo, I think she did that to be funny because Tasha K was definitely watching the Storm Monroe, Larry Reid, Armon Wiggins. I seen it on her phone. Yo, but can I just tell you this? Yeah, Larry Reid, that's one of the things that, matter of fact, let me go to my email so I could just be a little bit more detailed. So listen, thumbs up the video, please. I appreciate each and every one of you who have supported my business. So please make sure that you check out my website, cookieconfidant.com. I appreciate all of y'all who supported my business, all of y'all who've left your reviews on my website. I really, really, really appreciate that. And you know, I get the you know, I get a lot of love and support from y'all. So I really appreciate you. So yes, check me out, cookieconfidant.com. Free shipping on all orders. Save 15% at checkout. So yeah, we about to, well, no, we're not baking tonight because tomorrow's not a shipping night. Tomorrow's not a shipping day. So we're going to be baking tomorrow evening and then shipping orders out on Monday. So yeah, so definitely place your orders. That's the way that you can support me. And you know what's so crazy? One of my friends, she took off of her super chat off her channel. Like to me, that don't really matter. Like, you know, support my business. I feel like she was just talking in her video the other day and she was just like, these platforms find ways to like pimp people, to like pimp you to where you like, you know, you on the fucking hamster wheel. It's like, if you think about it, it's like all of us like to see like our channels growing. You want to get your views and shit, but what's really more important, I really appreciate it because I've gotten so much support from people from YouTube who've supported my business. So yeah, that's the way that you can support me. That's the way that it means the most to me that way. But yeah, find a way. Even if you're a content creator, I don't give a fuck. You have to find a point of sale. So this website is my point of sale. You put whatever product you have that you're pushing, you put it there, and then you promote it within your videos. That makes the most sense. Why would you just be on here and just you not developing no mailing list or no way to contact people or nothing? It's like, what is the point of you doing it? What's the point? You just come to just verbal diarrhea and that's just it? That's it? No, like make your point known. It's like I feel like, okay, everybody is not everybody doesn't want a business and everybody is not business savvy. But I feel like, why would you be just wasting your time just trying to get views? Like, why would you just like fuck the views? Like, what else is you getting outside of that? Think about it to yourself. What can I give people, even if it is merchandise? What can I give them that I know that they're gonna want? Everybody loves sweets. Everybody loves well, you can't really sell food, but everybody loves sweets. Everybody loves something, you know. It's all, and then sometimes people will support you just because it's you. And if it looks like if it's put together properly, if it looks good, or if it is actually good, if they can verify other people who tried it, you know, on various platforms, because that's how my business is. Don't get it twisted. Just because I say do a review on my site, I have reviews all over. So it's like, and it's all consistent. So just be persistent with your shit. And then I do have some people who was mad at me. Like, listen, from earlier on when I first started my shipping, they was so mad because I was just like, yo, my customer service was so poor. But I had to grow. That was almost 3 years ago. You grow. I opened my business in 2017. I did it full time. And like when I started getting so many orders in Houston, it was like a whirlwind. I had to really put certain things in place and expectations in place so that I wouldn't get overwhelmed. So just do that with your business. If you have a YouTube or if you're doing it, you need to be pushing something that's you through it. Fuck all of that. Fuck that. Like but you know what? Different channels are different. Certain people are able to get different things in different ways. But I feel like if you in it for the view game or you doing it for views, like no, you need to be pushing a business too. Fuck that. Fuck that, because it all channels through, because it's crazy, because I can do a video and I can just mention my business and I'll see so much traffic come to my website and it'll say direct. And that's how I know people have either Googled or they did whatever they did like to do it. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, check that out. So hopefully that information helped you. And you know, yeah, me too. Them strawberry cheesecake cookies look great. Those are not cheesecake. You can't sell cheesecake as a when you have well, you can sell cheesecake if you're selling it at a store in this refrigerator, but you can't ship cheesecake. I bought some cookies too, Laron. Can't wait to try them. Thank you, Goddess. I really appreciate you. You have to get customers upset in order to see improvement, growth. Yes, that is so right. That is so right. And you know what's so crazy? I literally sat back today. Now, like for example, now Friday yesterday, right? I got a rush of no, Thursday. Thursday I got so many orders, right? But I had like 10 orders in Houston. But let me tell you what's so crazy about it. Now that we only do shipping, it was like all I had to do is do a drop at fucking FedEx yesterday, dropped all of those 10 orders, and then today they dispersed them for me. So it's like I paid, instead of me running all over the city or paying my delivery driver to run all over the city, I'm stacking that shit at FedEx and I'm letting them drop that shit off. Y'all drop that shit off at $8. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, it's a better deal for me, like, especially when it's local. It just ends up being better. So that's what I mean when I say, like, you have to perfect your, you know, I was wasting so much time on running around. That shit is crazy. Could you imagine having all of those orders and then you don't get home until like 10, 11? Then you got a heavy day the next day. Like, this is gourmet shit. This is not no funny shit. This ain't just no little boom, boom, boom. It's real. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and be proud of what you do too, no matter what the fuck it is. Because if you ain't proud of it, why people gonna want to support you? If you ain't putting no work in for it, why do you think? And this is one thing I want to say too before I move away from this shit. I see it so much. A lot of people, you open up a business today, you think that you can just post on Facebook and get people to support you immediately, and then you lose your fire thinking like, oh, nobody supported me. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? I want to tell anybody who has a Facebook page too, and like if you do blogging, this is a way that you like when people say like you need to build community around what it is that you can do it in many ways. It don't have to be commentary, but say you do, say for example, like me, I do commentary. You know how long I'd never mentioned I mentioned it years ago, but I stopped doing it because it just started to be a headache because I didn't have those processes and those best practices in place to make sure that things ran smoothly. So I just stopped mentioning it. But then I thought to myself last year, you're keeping yourself small by not even mentioning it. And see how many people, I probably got over 50 orders just from just from going through my YouTube. So I was holding myself back. Don't limit yourself. And that's that whole, like, to me, is that Foxy Brown mindset, that through the back door shit. That's why I'm telling you, you got to unplug from some of those ways that you learn from your favorite people. It could be really holding you back. Yeah, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, fuck that. This is my business. So if you want to support me that way. That's the way that I would appreciate it. Yeah. What's your favorite cookies? I do like the strawberry crumble cookies, Antoinette. Those are my favorite. Yes, LeBron, I've received my strawberry shortcake cookies and it's so good, fresh and moist. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support, Lala. You live in I'm not gonna say where you live at, but I think I get a lot of support. If you want to be honest, Lala, a lot of my customers are where I'm from, and a lot is where you are, and it's so weird to me. And I'd be like, these people must like. But you know what's so crazy? It's like, I get a lot of support out there, like. Not from where your city, but that state alone. It's like so much support. So I appreciate that. Let's move on. What's up, Trees? It should have been set up better. Storm lost control of it. Mr. Mystique, I agree. Yeah, you got to be like that. You got to have some mystique. I mean, Beyonce even told us that. Whatever you got all looks so good. I'm with a strawberry flavor fan from your picks are impeccable. Yeah, but I still feel like the critique, the person side of me, I still feel like my picks need to be more better. But this year, I'm going to be focused on gearing my website towards like also because right now it doesn't appear that I do like any gifting, but even though I can on a special request, I want to do it on a overall like type of thing, because that's a way that you also boost your business. So it's all about boosting your business and like, cookie crumble. Thank you. All right, so let's move on. I wanted to bring this up actually. Let me see. Let me go to Twitter. Wanted to bring this up from Beyonce, because Beyonce just performed in Dubai. Let me see. Not now. Beyonce. Dubai. What did you think about my video I posted earlier? Did you like the short video, or do you prefer like longer videos like the lives? Now I'm about to just start doing, because listen, I realize, I noticed what certain people do with their channels, like a Storm Monroe or certain people. It's like, fuck that. Sometimes when you do a longer video, nope, I'm about to be starting to chop my shit right up. Fuck that. Chop it up and upload it. So let me bring this up real quick. Let's see. So she gave a recant. This white woman that's in Dubai. She's there with her boyfriend, and she gave her recall of the events.
Happened. We could not take photos. We could not live stream the Beyonce extravaganza, but we want to share with you everything because it's changed our lives.
Philip
cried. Philip has not cried since the birth
No
of
comment.
our son. Beyonce had made him have tears running down his face.
She was singing so good.
I cried as soon as she walked on stage. As soon as the smoke appeared. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning, because the most important thing I think everyone wants to know is what song she performed.
Thank you, Shantrice. I just got your order. I seen your name in the chat. I appreciate you.
Yeah, what was the opening record?
She did not perform any new music.
Yeah, what was the opening record? Come on.
She did not perform the Renaissance album.
Yeah, let me see.
She actually opened up. So she did Ave Maria, which, I mean, she hasn't been on stage for 4 years.
Yeah,
her voice, like I said, immediate tears, immediate goosebumps. She is wearing a yellow gown that is, whew, she's sunshine. She is actual sunshine, and it has the largest kind of like feathery outer sunshine around her.
She was just singing our faces completely off of our faces.
Right. And she had hundreds of dancers,
Appreciate
and these
that.
dancers were wearing these red ball gowns, and they stood there in absolute stillness.
They love listening to them black blogs. Them white girls love them black rods.
For so long. Every single movement was intentional. I mean, you know this about Beyonce's performances, right? Was there an announcement?
They love shaming them black blogs, but them white girls love them black rods.
There was no announcement. We were all expecting, like, was this going to be a teaser for the tour? Were we expecting like a rehearsal practice for the tour? It was.
Yeah.
She brought it back and did old school songs, many of which were covers. Like, she was in a really peaceful place. You could tell she was like really grounded. She was just singing what she wanted to sing. She did let us have some oldies. She let us have crazy.
See, this is where the soul is missing, because she ain't really saying like
Crazy in Love. She ended with Drunken Love. I can't even put this together. It was just so much going on. But let me show you.
She ended with Drunken Love. She didn't do Halo last. That's shocking. Beyonce ended with Drunken Love. We be all night.
She flew up into the sky at the end. We were like, what is happening? She shot up into. Wait, there was water too. Wait. She's floating on water, and then the water is moving all around her, but she's not getting wet because she's beyond.
That just made me think of my guilty pleasure.
Beyonce. She doesn't get wet.
And there was fireworks.
There was firework, and then she shot up into the sky on a tiny pedestal, like as if. As if she was just floating like a god. Of course, it was like half a Beyonce performance, half Avengers movie. Like it's really hard to describe. Then she brought on local dancers who performed. I mean, the most intricate. They had fingers. I'm trying to explain this. If someone cut me off because I'm talking about the Beyonce one, no. They had these gloves on that were pink, that were like a foot long. The fingers were a foot long, and they were moving in the most synchronized tiny movements, but all like flowing together. And there was hundreds of them all moving around Beyonce, and she was the sun in the middle, and they were all coming around with these foot long pink sequin fingers. Listen.
That was an experience.
And then, right in the middle of her set, brown-skinned girl came on. Blue Ivy appears, and that's when Philip's gone. Philip's gone at this point because you can tell she's so proud, and she's talking about how proud she is of Blue Ivy, and Blue Ivy's there just like with her mom, and they're having this moment, and then she's singing, and then they just stood together, and then Blue Ivy does some of the little moves, and like it was really special. Actually, that's how she started the show. She started the show by thanking everyone, thanking her team, thanking her family for being there. She was like, my whole family's here, both my parents, my kids, my husband, and it was just from the start. Like I mean, we feel like she enjoyed it, you know, like it really seemed like she was really grounded, like I said, so happy. She just looked, obviously she always looks phenomenal, but her outfits were just on another level. Like I said, so it's 3 outfit changes. The first one was the sunshine, the yellow gown, and it was a floor-length maxi dress with 2 thigh splits, sequins, gold, and like a gold yellow. Then she ended with the big feathery thing around it. Second outfit was red, and that one was a corset, a beautiful red corset, and then these red kind of like pants with sparkly red boots. And then the last outfit was this hot pink Barbie core mini dress with long sleeves with diamantes all wrapped around. I will say she was definitely not impressed that one glove kept falling down. I felt for her. The glove kept falling down. She obviously, Beyonce does not stop for anything, even a glove about to fall off her hand. Like, she's still flipped, like, unreal. She worked the glove, even though the glove was like trying to, you know, really throw her off, but it did not. And then, yeah, she was just singing her absolute heart out. Okay, ask me any more questions. Set list. What other tracks have we got? We've got Baby Boy, we've got Drunk in Love, we've got Spirit, we've got Brown Skin Girl. Gosh, she did a lot of tracks. Then she mixed, like I said, Ave Maria. I couldn't get my phone out to like start listening them down, but I really wanted to. What was the crowd like? Listen, I mean, most people were crying. Most people were in tears. My friend said, she goes, "Did you not see all the gays passed out?" But no, it was really, I think everyone was honored to be there, to be honest, just really honored, because we know, that's how I felt. I kind of felt, I had this imposter syndrome. It's like, why do I get to be here? This is just too magical. Yeah, it just, I don't know. We couldn't film anything. People asking, there was people with earpieces and everywhere. If you go to my Instagram stories, again, I tried to get my phone out just to even show you the amount of security. And they were like, put your phone away, put your phone away. We couldn't even like take videos around the hotel, really, like near the venue, because what was so special was like I said, the smoke, the water, the fire. She was like going up and down different levels while she was in like a water fountain. So just the visuals were like nothing you've ever seen. People are like, there's videos all over the internet. I don't know who took those videos, but from where we were stood, also it was, I just wanted to be in the moment, right? I wanted to be present. I didn't want to be behind my phone screen, once in a lifetime experience watching her like that.
Yo, I want to tell you this, right? I remember I went to go see Janet Jackson in Houston with one of my friends. I think I annoyed the fuck out of them because I think they were a bigger Janet Jackson fan than me, but I was just there in the moment behind the phone, and like they was kind of looking at me kind of funny, but I didn't realize it because I'm not like I like and respect Janet, but I can understand what she's saying. Plus, Beyonce hates that shit when you want to at her concert on the phone. She hates it.
So yeah, we did not dare take our phones out. I can't imagine anything worse than just trying to capture a clip and getting pulled out of the best show on the planet. There was no way I was risking that. So fair play whoever risked it, I guess. But even in the video, I'm sure it just can't captivate everything. A lot of people are asking, why no photography? Good question. I want to say, well, originally that's why I was like, oh my gosh, maybe she's doing Renaissance songs. She didn't. So I think that maybe I'm hoping she did film it for all of you. Someone's saying Beyonce is so overrated. You need to take that back immediately and not be on this live. I think maybe because it was meant to be such like an, I guess, exclusive night potentially. I don't know. They were really, it was meant to, and it was like the evening of a lifetime, like even the fireworks. As soon as she finished her last note, when she flew up in the sky, like I said, with the wall, with the smoke, with everything, the music stopped and the fireworks erupted. And the fireworks were the most insane fireworks I've ever seen in my life, or on TV or anywhere. They went on for so long. Honestly, people asking my favorite song, probably Drunk in Love, because she remixed it, and the way she like came into it super slow. She mixed it with 50 Shades of Grey song. Why am I blanking on the name of it? So she mixed Drunk in Love. So when it started, it was half Drunk in Love beat with the 50 Shades song. That makes sense. Fire, and then like it fully went into it, and just like she had this like smirk. Don't you feel like she was just like in her element, like really enjoying it? And that, and like I said, she was in the pink Barbie court mini dress with the sleeves, with the legs all pink. Like, yeah, she's just out of this world. Philip's face was like,
So that was a nice review of the event. Give me 1 second. Damn, 68 comments. Let me see what's going on there. What does that mean, Miranda? Miranda G. Hold hands, bouncy house with me. CB is projecting, people imitate and move on. Okay. Let's see. Miranda G, would you like to hold hands with me in a bouncy house? What? My husband, John J. Clay, happy birthday. All right. So I would bring up the video of Beyonce performing in Dubai, but you already know how I don't even care. I don't think I wouldn't play it even if it was somebody else's, because they would find a way to claim it. And I don't want to get a hit because I already got a copyright hit on my channel. Shout out to Nicole, if that's you in the channel. Somebody just sent me, somebody just supported. I just seen that pop up. So shout out to Nicole. Yeah, but I don't want to play that because, the crazy thing about it is I played a song from an artist who I support on my channel, and it's just like I got hit, but I think maybe it was I think it had to do with Rolling Stones or whatever. I think they did it because it was like I played a performance from Young Devin, and but they hit me with a copyright strike, and I was like, what? Like, y'all niggas already, they be bugging. Like, yeah. So they hit me with a copyright strike. They told me I had a few days to take it off, but as far as I remember, when they sent it to me, I removed it from I removed it from that video, like whatever performance it was, I removed it. But then they ended up still hitting me with a copyright strike for 90 days. It's bad enough that, like, I'm telling you, YouTube be doing some funny shit. Like, even probably for me, was it back in, because everybody, you remember when I was talking about it on my channel, like they demonetized my channel, and what they did was this, right? See, it's good to post, like, I feel like when you YouTube, they're pushing in a way where they want people to do original like content, and I feel like that is true. You should do that, right? But back when I was doing like a lot of shorts and posting shorts on my page, that was good. But the thing is that those videos, you think that you just uploading a video, they have artificial intelligence that can tell that this video has been posted by multiple people, and you know that something comes from Instagram, and you know that there's multiple channels on YouTube. So if YouTube is getting an indicator that that multiple people is posting this video, that means that, okay, so we could have paid you $100 like for this video in the grand scheme of things, and this wasn't even your real content. I respect it as a business point of view. So what happened was YouTube, they demonetized my channel. So I had to go through and delete all of my shorts. I had to delete all of my shorts off my channel. So that's why even if I do post a video, you got to think about it like this, right? Say I do post a video that is posted by multiple whatever, you got to make sure that you package it right in a way where it's just not you just posting that video. You got to like package it right. You got to like make sure you put your intro in it, then post a video, and then, do it that way. You don't ever just want to upload somebody's video and do it like that. And then depending on who it is, you know that they can hit you with a strike anyway. But yeah, don't YouTube definitely did that to me. And it was like I went, and you know what I did? I didn't even lose I didn't allow that shit to impact me or anything like that. What I did was they demonetized me, and I didn't. So basically, from how they did it, they demonetized me, and I appealed it. And then by the time it took them to respond to the appeal, it was fucking like almost like 30. I basically waited 60 days without like getting paid. But like, you know what I'm saying, without getting paid from YouTube. But one thing I did is I just kept making videos. I just kept going live or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they will try to get you. So I feel like the only thing that you can't do is just don't repost other people's videos. Just be smarter. So if you're going to post shorts, make sure you post it with your whole full intro, or whatever your intro is. I don't give a fuck if that shit is only 10 seconds. You can't do that. See, and some people don't know that, and they don't want you to know that. But yeah, you can upload another video. But if you have if you have any videos where you just like, say you took Nicki Minaj live, right? And you posted it you took Nicki Minaj, say she goes live on Instagram, right? But you have your whole setup and your whole intro, whatever. That's going to give you the grounds to prove that you edited the video. You made it, like, you know what I'm saying? You have to prove that you've edited the video. You can't just upload somebody's video. So I got in trouble for that. So just don't do that. Just be smarter about how you reshare information. Even if you share a little bit, if you notice some people, they'll upload a video, say they see a video, they'll upload a video, and they'll do 2 to 3 minutes worth of commentary, and then they'll post it. It's all about your approach. It's all about that. You can do it. It's just how you do it. point blank. So the age of Aquarius. Yep, it's Aquarius season. Aquarius season for sure. Shout out to Jamie. I appreciate the love. I don't know if you in here because I still do get orders too, but shout out to Jamie. I just got a order from Jamie. I just got my cookies, y'all. Thanks for the discount. I appreciate you, Nikki. That is so frustrating. Sorry about that. Yeah, but you just got to keep going. Don't let that shit kill you. Cause yo, my friend Tanya, she don't play that shit. I remember one time Facebook demonetized her. She did not make no videos on Facebook until they remonetized her channel. She ain't play that shit. She was like she was like, these platforms is not fucking pimping me. They not. They not pimping me at all. You know what? I am going to go through my Larry Reid notes because I didn't write a lot. So my first line that I wrote, I said, everyone is obsessed or enthralled with him. Why was he placing himself in the close proximity to all these people that wanted him, in quotation? He covertly bragged about one of the boys chasing him. So gave her son away and they took care of her. Yeah, did Shamarko say that she gave her son away and they took care of her too? Taking care of her son was probably a delight for them, I'm sure. And then I said, it's the manipulation of it all for me. That's how I felt personally. Like, yo, let me tell you something. I think that's my problem. And this is why, like, I feel like it's a blessing. Brainstorm every fucking thing. You know, when you was in school, see, the thing is, a lot of y'all learned shit when y'all was in school when you was younger and you stopped doing it as you got older. No, if they ain't teach you how to brainstorm when you was a fucking little kid for no reason, you thought that shit was just alive for you to do your papers and shit. No, I brainstorm everything. Shit don't be making sense. I just observe people, and I'm a person. I have brothers. I can tell. I know. Listen, I just feel like it's an experience. I feel like I know when people's lying, and I know when they telling the truth because I can just tell, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I don't know who's guilty. But to me, Larry Reid, he seemed very what did I even looked up the definition to make sure that I was right, like self-loathing. Like it's defined as one. All right, so it says self-loathing is defined as hating oneself or being unhappy with oneself. A self-loathing narcissist is someone who not only is inflated sense of self-importance, but also hates themselves. I don't know if he hates himself. I'm just picking out a piece. I felt like, so the piece that I picked out, and this is why I'm making it clear, you know, caveat, I felt as though that he had an inflated sense of self-importance just through like some of the things that Tasha was playing and he was saying. You know, you got to just be very careful of who you around. What else did I write? So yeah, so Shamarko said she gave her son away and they took care of them. I said taking care of the son was a delight for them, you know. And this last thing that I'm about to read, I want to know what you think about this. So from this I said it's the manipulation all for me. So it was almost like, yeah, we're gonna take care of you. Shout out to Angela. If Angela's in the chat, I appreciate your support. Yeah, thank you. So let's see, give me 1 second. That's so frustrating. All right. So I said, so Shamarko says something like this in the audio that I heard from Tasha K. So Shamarko gave a hug and his dick got hard when he hugged Levante. Asked Levante why he was with Larry Reid and not him. Right. So that's what I wrote. And I'm not saying that that's verbatim or whatever, but let me just tell you this. Right. So I feel personally, and this is how my mind just went to it when I heard this audio from Tasha. Either he said it or Tasha did. I can't remember. I was listening. Yo, can I tell you, was your mind jogged out last night? Because I was tapping through so many platforms. I think my friend Tanya was live. I think Tasha was live. And later in fucking August with the Shade was live. And Storm Monroe. It was like I was bouncing between so many different channels. Like I was just worked out last night mentally. I was gonna go live last night. And right before we get to the 30-minute point to announce it, I kept deleting that shit. I was like, fuck that. I was like, no, I'm not going live. I like, no, Nope. I was spent. Sometimes, and you ever notice that, like when there's ever like a Nicki Minaj Queen Radio thing, right? I shout out to the people who can do it, but when every time, when Nicki go live, it's just a long thing, right? I be wanting to do content after, but I just like, I need to absorb this shit. Like I can't do it. Like when I be spent, I just be spent sometimes. Like that's just how it ends up being for me. So listen, so Shamarco gave Levante a hug and his dick was hard, allegedly. He asked Levante why he was with Larry and not him. Now, based on how the tone of how the guy Shamarco was talking, he sounds like he was on Larry Reid's side and he was like upset about how this was happening and, them being taken care of and XYZ, right? So the manipulation of it all for me was this, right? It was like, so I imagine that it was just this house or whatever, and it's just these dudes there. And I don't know who else was there. I think his mom was there, but I don't know what type of eye the mom had on him and, how what was going on. I don't know what their day to day was like, right? But I feel like with Shamarco saying that to him, if you know that either Larry was tapping that ass or whatever, you was trying to like, I look at that as like you trying to talk to somebody on the other side of the house. You trying to manipulate now because like, damn, you want, it's like, I want to like, we all want to fuck this bitch, like on some shit like that. Like, it was kind of crazy to me. Like, damn, like, why you fucking with him? You fucking with me. You know that nigga done smashed him or did whatever with him or, but allegedly. But I'm just thinking in my mind, like, see, on some real shit, that's just how women got too. Like on some shit, like damn, like why you fucking with them? Like why you ain't fucking with me? And then it's just like you, before you know it, you fucking the whole team. You doling that pussy out to everybody. You can't fuck everybody. Let me tell you something. You know what's something that I don't think a lot of people process enough? You could look at somebody in their face and be like, you know what, you're beautiful, you're attractive, you're cute, you're handsome or whatever, but that doesn't mean that we have to sleep together. You just could like to chase sometimes. You ever just felt good that somebody like you? We don't gotta fuck, we not fucking, but yeah, I know you like me and it's all good. Like, yeah. So whenever we encounter each other, we can have that little flirty energy and you might treat me nice or whatever, but it goes nowhere further than that. You can't fuck the whole world. You're gonna be a damn I was gonna say a sinkhole, not a sinkhole, but you're gonna have a wormhole. You try to have sex with everybody who looks cute. No, some people are just cute faces. A lot of mental illnesses and manic behavior behind these cute faces. So some people are just good to look at. Keep it moving, both women and men and women, both. So yeah, that's your problem. Somebody give you a little bit of attention and they got you. Give you a little bit of attention and then they got you. So I'm gonna from this Jacob, why you keep saying that? See, now I gotta block you. Now I'm gonna put you on timeout because I think that you keep saying that same thing. Like, oh yeah, he's doing that. Yeah. So why y'all ain't block him? Yup, keep the pussy on lock. Yeah, keep your pantry door shut. It's like too many people is just doling out their goods and just you giving everybody a shout out to PUSS. Everybody ain't supposed to get to PUSS. Make some of them guess. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with you just like, having that energy, like somebody being obsessed with you. And, on the outside, though, on the outside, some people, they use that in a toxic way. Be like, girl, that nigga is obsessed with me. Yeah, you saying that, but then you throwing it back from you getting in missionary position for him and you still letting them dig it out. But then you playing these games like, yo, I want to say this. And I don't think enough people put enough emphasis around things like this. I know you're going to say I'm corny because it's like, I know that different artists have lyrics that can contradict or whatever, right? When I personally hear a song like Coil Ray saying girls is players too, right? For some reason, I hear so many crimes against women from when a guy might even think a woman is cheating or whatever, and that he's taking them out of this world. So I know that it's kind of like I feel bad because no, I don't feel bad in that regard because people will quickly say to me, they'd be like, well, when Nicki goes on Queen Radio, she might talk about SCX or whatever the case may be. But I feel like Young Miami on Drink Champ, she has a bigger responsibility. She has so many young girls. And you know what? Even I feel like if she's lying about all these golden showers and all these freak hoe activities and stuff like that, you have all of these young girls on these nights watching these interviews, saying how much of a freak hoe you are, being descriptive. You want to be on by some nigga who probably don't drink enough water and just desecrating your whole body. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with Young Miami? it's like, ah, what do you guys think? What do you guys say? Pretty girls don't want to talk to dudes self-centered. I just want the games and waste time, so I don't entertain it. Wait, you said, what do you think when guys say pretty girls don't want to talk to dudes self-centered? I just feel like I don't like games and waste time. Um, I don't even entertain it. I feel like you'll know when it's worth it. You'll know when it's worth it for us to spend time with a person. You'll know what it is. I want to tell you this, right? I don't care what point you at in life. Being in a relationship is like negotiating a record deal, and I don't give a fuck if you ain't never have a record deal. Imagine to yourself what certain things have to be met for a person to have a record deal, right? Think about it from like even a Nicki Minaj perspective. If Nicki was to sign to a label, what is one of the major things you think that has to be there? Number one is the money, the backing. The money got to be there. Money got to be good or whatever. I'm not saying, and take that and apply it as you know it fits your lifestyle with how much money is required or whatever based on what you got going on, right? I feel like, and you could take money and just relate that to comfort. It don't even have to be money. It could just be comfort, right? It just got to, it's like a record deal. It has to work out. You got to be like, you have to find your match. Once you find your match, then I feel like you're good. But that's, to me personally, especially once you've been in a few relationships. Yeah, relationships are like record deals. It's like it's just, that's how I process it. That's a little TMI for me. Let's see. Young Miami and Cardi B are the low value rich women. I've been stopped dealing with with Miami. Never even watched the show, and that's the thing. I don't need 100 niggas who bitch me soon come. Dripped in YSL, one thug and one gun. And these women gonna lay down down. Trinidad, Port of Spain, the Spain town. Miss said, when we reach the fun done, them can't get no more blood clot attention. Yo, you know what's so crazy? I felt like Nikki, she could have said that when she said that part when she was like, I don't need 100 bitches, I don't need 100 niggas, little bitch me soon come. That could be like in the sense of writing music and just she don't need 100 niggas on her shit to write her shit or whatever, or as far as just showing up. I don't need 100 bitches. I don't need 100 niggas who bitch me soon come. Dripped in YSL, one thug and one gun. She bodied that shit. I want to play it, but I don't like putting too many audios on my shit because then it just be tripping. I just want to meet the guys that's ambitious like me. I don't like lazy guys. Yeah, you should definitely, but I feel like this. Everything is about a filter, right? Say you want to meet nice guys or whatever the case may be, like, or whatever. I'm not saying every introvert, because some people can be introverted and they could be really crazy. But I feel like just find somebody who matches your speed and look in different places. Like online, I don't like that whole online dating shit to me because people can create who they are, and people do that. They got that shit bad. You got it bad when you're on the phone. Hang up and you call right back. You got it bad when you miss a day. Yo, that shit went hard back then. You know you got it bad when you're stuck in that house you don't wanna. Is all you think about. You got it bad when you're out with but you keep on thinking about somebody. You got it bad when you say that you love me and you really know everything that used to matter don't matter more. Like you can what was causing candy. Hey, said I'm fortunate to have you. I really and look at you and have me zoom and I'm gonna be to the Young Miami messed up with that. I like it like this. Yeah, I just feel like her message is toxic. Her messaging is toxic to younger Black women, and now it's going to be a young Black girl somewhere, and now it's going to be some boy. She going to be like, "I want you to pee on me," and the nigga going to be looking at her, and then it's just like, But Young Miami was young during that whole R. Kelly era, so maybe she got excited off that shit when she seen it. I don't know. That shit is just weird to me when she say that, and then when she say certain things, and I said, you know what? On some real shit, let's flip this. Let's flip this. Do you think her and Diddy, just like her whole approach, like I feel like certain things are practiced. Like she wasn't just given this platform and it wasn't no instructions or anything like that. I think that me personally, I would hope, because when she says she take her kids, she take her son to school all the time, do all of this or whatever. Young Miami, like I don't. Me personally, I feel like you should have autonomy over your own life, do whatever you want to do, whatever. But I think that you should be careful what you say publicly, because it's nobody's business in regards to what fluids you're swallowing. It's nobody's business if you swallow ejaculations. It's nobody's business if you want some pure unadulterated piss dumped all over you and you want a nigga to treat you like a urinal. You want to smell just like the damn bus stop. You want to smell just like the fucking bus stop. What type of life is that? And then you taking your son to school. You don't think that's embarrassing? You don't think that that's embarrassing for your son? That do you understand? Do you follow me? How old is Young Miami's son? Could you imagine that that it's the weekend that you be creeping? It's the weekend right now. That interview is out. Could you imagine how many mothers is talking all over or whatever? Do you know how many mothers and parents knows that she goes to the school? You know how many parents is probably like she golden showers and then everybody is on it like that. And then it's sick to teach a child that, because what if your son starts taking that, like say he knows, say that shit is fake and her son knows it, right? What if he starts doing all of these fake behaviors just to get attention and stuff because you taught him? Like, this shit is weird. It's weird. It's weird. You taking your son to school every day. You publicly say that you get golden showers. That's some private shit that you do with your whoever you doing it with. We don't need to know that you letting niggas treat you like a urinal. Come on. They gonna bully him. See, now all they're gonna say is that, see, that's what I'm saying. She should not do that. And I'm not telling anybody, you can't listen, we can't control people. But I think you should have a different approach based on the medium you're in, to think about the different topics that you touch. Let me tell you this, right? So me personally, I feel like even with whatever type of business that you're in, like we all, of course, have some sort of intimate life or whatever. But to me, especially being a business owner and having like a business like that, I don't feel like that's appropriate to be like discussing, I feel like you could say things in a certain way, but it's definitely not anything personal, like not revealing anything personal or saying like, oh, I did this. No, that's not the type of image that you want to put out there. Like, I just don't feel like some people are emotionally intelligent. And that goes with like, just with knowing certain things is just a no-go. It's a no-go. I don't mind her being so vulnerable, but I hate that interview is on public platform. Exactly, FJ. Exactly. I love me some JT. That's why I like JT better. I love when LeBron starts saying I be crying laughing. I don't know why you laughing. It sounds like you trying to diss me on the low, to be honest. Who said that? Trinidad Bad? Yeah. I appreciate all of y'all support and supporting my business. Check it out, cookieconfidant.com. Yo, could you imagine how many videos and how many views I got, right? And I've never been mentioned in my business, and I just stopped doing it because I had that whole Foxy Brown approach where it's just like, I don't need to mention it. I don't need to do that. But it's just like you keeping yourself small. Why would I be on here and just like why would I not do that? It just doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, it just doesn't. So you don't need to keep yourself small. Fuck all of those people who promote all of that. Oh, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna, no, that shit keeps you small. You got any ideas or any visions or anything that you want to do? Just make sure your approach is right. Make sure that you set the right expectations and the right turnaround time for a movement. Like, just make sure you do things right. But yeah, I was keeping myself small. I don't need to keep myself small. I need to keep myself big. Keo Mario, thank you, Lauren. I just ordered the white chocolate on the 19th. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yo. Dripped in YSL, one thug and one gun. These women gonna lay down up. These women going bow down, a lay down. Trinidad, Port to Spain town. Me say, when me reach the front done, I'll buy more when I'm down to 6 cookies. I need to freeze them tonight. Yes, please make sure that when you freeze the cookies, I believe I have a FAQ on that on the website as well. But when you freeze the cookies, what you should do is, if you can, if you have like any of that plastic saran wrap them and then put them in a Ziploc. Make sure there's no air in it. Ziploc it. Then you can freeze it. Then when you want to heat it up, put it in the oven, 350, 5 to 8 minutes, and yeah, that's definitely what you want to do. But wrap them up. If you got saran wrap, that'll be good. But yeah, you can save them. You know, this older lady who lives around the corner from me, she always supports my business, right? And then she's just like, oh, I wanted to let you know, like, the cookies freeze really well. She was like, because she found out about me through Tariq Nasheed's show, because I promote my show through there as well. So that's another thing. When you have a business, you have to put money into it, promoting it, whatever that looks like for you. So it's like, and I get a lot of, like, I got long time, lifetime customers like from them. I've been promoting on his platform for a while. So that's one of the platforms that work the best for me. So you got to put money into it. You got to send traffic to your website. You have to. I remember that. Thanks. They look so good. I'm gonna want a dozen. I'm in VA. So I know shipping. No, shipping is included in your price, Miss Parker. Everything is included. So the shipping is free. So yeah, just check out my website. I want to put it in the description, but I think I just posted in the comments after. Yeah. So let me get into this. So Cardi B, when in regards to her saying, "Was I done with that, Larry Reid?" Yeah, that's all. That's all that I had. Shamarco gave him a big hug, and his dick was hard, allegedly. And Levante was asking why he wasn't with them. Then I wrote the self-loathing definition down. All right, so that's just that. I really high overviewed that. I didn't want to really go deep into it, but I just wanted to say how I felt. But I do feel bad for Levante, because it was just like, I'm pretty sure that the Shamarco kid, he knew what was going on with Larry Reid and that boy, and then he tried to get him alone and ask him on the low, like, why you with Larry and not with me? So it's like, damn, like, he's trying to get the pussy out of everybody. Like, damn, yeah, everybody. Like, that's crazy how you just like trying to pass this kid around in the house. Like, man, are you doing anything special for Valentine's Day? I'm really trying to think what I want to do. I'll let you know soon. I need to really like narrow in on that within the next 7 days at least, like, if I'm going to do something, because that's going to, like, February's going to be here in no time. And then I don't know, I got to consider, I don't know if I'm going to do that, or if I'm just going to do a Valentine's Day cookie, or if I'm going to do a set. I just got to figure it out. I'll let you know though, for sure. Nikki Plus, okay, thank you. Cardi complaining about court when she brought it up on herself over that man disrespected her. Yeah, I'm in Maryland. Yep, that's cool. Wait, did you say you placed the order already, Nikki Plus? I high key love the logo. OD, thank you. I was on like it was just like off the rip, because I had this graphic designer who wanted to work with me, and when I did it, I didn't know what I wanted, but I had to make something up, and I just told him, like, I just said that, like, and we kept getting it revised, and then I finally got it the way that I wanted to. So yeah. So listen, so in regards to this Cardi B, who is copying you? Do I want to do that, or the Christian? I think I'm gonna take that out of the title. Yeah. So anyway, Cardi B, who is copying you? So if you see, I put Nicki Minaj on there, I put Doja Cat, and also put Megan Thee Stallion. Now, in the beginning of the video, I told you, I was just saying, like, yo, a few months ago, I was wondering, Cardi B album, it's like she should have had her album out. It's been a while since her first album. I'm like, who is Cardi going to have on her album? We always saying, like, is Cardi going to try to get Doja Cat on her album? Boom, 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 right? Think about it. Megan has worked with Nicki Minaj. Megan has worked with Ariana Grande. Megan has worked with Doja Cat. Megan has worked with Future. She's worked with Lil Durk already. She's worked with a lot of people. Megan has been on the track with a lot of people. My whole question to Cardi B is, who the hell are you talking to when you say, people are stealing? Hold on, give me a second. I want to actually bring that up again. Give me a second. let me bring this up because I want you to think about it. Honestly, let's make this a conversation. This is what it's about. So, who is Cardi talking to? Who is working with people who she say that she wants to that she wanted to work with or whatever? Because the only person that I see a female rapper who's really doing collaborations is Megan Thee Stallion. This is why I'm telling you, it all ties in. Where I feel like Jason Lee, I feel like he talks shit. He talks shit about Megan,
I
and she
did the
listened.
fucking community service. 4 o'clock,
Hold
I
on.
left. I went.
Hold on. So let's just play this. Let's just spin this for old time. For old time's sake.
I've been really fucking chilling, but a lot of y'all been getting on my fucking nerves. That ass, like, I don't understand why y'all think that every single time I'm in the studio, I gotta take a picture, I gotta put in my thing. I don't like that. I don't move like that. Literally today, I did the fucking community service. 4 o'clock, I left. I went to the studio. I came back at 10 o'clock because I gotta be up at 5. I've been in LA and I've been in LA doing nothing but recording. That's the only reason why I was in LA, because New York, going in and out, New York, going to studios, is too cold for me to move around like that. Have to come back to New York to do this shit. And then that, no, I'm not gonna be posting every single time that.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Just go quick. Somebody was saying that Cardi B was talking to Armon Wiggins. Do y'all think that? I don't hear. Where do you feel like she was talking to Armon Wiggins at? You might even gonna get a bit of. She's evil. I'm so glad I'm not a fan of hers. It must be by her shadow. She's talking about copying her. Yo, so let me continue playing this because I don't understand where people were saying that they feel as though that she was dissing her
I go
mom.
to the studio because sometimes I don't have a wig, and I don't like to post where I'm at. People know what location, what fucking studios people be at. I don't like doing that. Leave me
I don't like doing that, and she's so annoyed by you niggas. Leave me the fuck alone.
the fuck alone. Y'all even lucky that I even did the Jason.
I mean, you know what, Cardi fans, I want to let y'all know this because I know within the 200 people that's here, I know that there's some Cardi fans. I know that you love Nicki Minaj's music better. You know that she is just a better overall artist. And I know you don't want to be on that team. You know, you don't want somebody talking to you like this, especially when they're positioned to be in a spot where, you know, they've been forced and pushed. You know, you don't deserve this. And this is why Nicki has the fans that she has. She could step off the internet for months and we still here doing content like this. And the conversation is like, Nicki has so much. She has so many gems. It's just like, you really, like, a lot of people get so caught up in current topics and stuff. But if you even look throughout YouTube, people do all types of Nicki Minaj content all the time. So if somebody's told you that it's like, oh, like, you know, you only can do XYZ, no, it's not that. And it's not all about breaking news all the time either. It's all about how you like to do content. You just got to be creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be creative. So yeah. And this is why Nicki, she just got so much out there. It's like, really, it's just so much. That's why it's like she's a stain in this game. There's no way that you could get her out. And Cardi, you become mentally exhausted all the time because I've been telling you for years that you can't come off the internet. You can't come off of it. And it's like, if you know, you might come off Twitter for a few days, but you still post it in your stories. It's like you got to trigger the algorithm in some way to let them know that, you know, you're here. And, you know, you don't, you know, you go away. People might forget about you. So, you know, she got to post in her stories, at least post something. Post cutting up some onions or some stupid shit, something just to let people know, Cardi B, like, you know, I want to see, it'll be interesting. I would love to see Nicki go on a blackout for a full 12 months and Cardi do the same. And I want to see what will happen when they return. I want to see the interest. I want to see it because I feel like we see a lot of it already and certain things will just never be overlooked. It will never be overlooked for me. I don't care. And I don't care. Certain things will never be overlooked to me when it comes to Cardi B. And those certain things are the fact that she was following the Nicki Minaj topic on Twitter, the fact that she went overseas and the Wireless Festival gave her 2 dates and they put their money on the wrong bitch and she couldn't sell either one of those dates out. The fact that every time when she come out with a new song with an artist on it, if it's not major, that song does never touch the top of iTunes. It only takes about a few hundred songs to get there And it's just certain little formulas to me that don't make sense when I think about how many likes she gets, how much support she gets, how many retweets she gets. It's certain things just don't make sense to me because it's how all of these people tune into you, and but yet nobody is supporting like that. So this is why I'm telling you, like the other day when we was having that conversation, when it was just like Cardi B has crossed 100 million records. Well, I said that she doesn't have the stamina of 100 million records sold. That's not the stamina of 100 million records. For a person to say they sold 100 million records, that means you need to drop a sneaker line right now or you need to do something with a major brand, luxury retail. Nicki Minaj is luxury retail. Do you ever just like, even like, it's interesting if you even go through different fans of Nicki, because a lot of them got money. So it's like in that, but I feel like that's also reflective of what type of messaging she has and that she been had. And if you pour those messages into your fan base, they're going to become more successful. They got more money to support you. They get in the merch, they get in the Fendi, they get in any and everything that you drop. They get in the crops. They doing anything that you doing. They getting the tickets to the show. They going to the Essence Fest. They going to London to see Nicki and not even live. I mean, to the UK. They don't even live there. It's like you don't got that same thing, and that's just why that's huge. How many fans do you think flew over from the United States to go see Cardi in London or in the UK? How many you think flew over there? I'm being serious. How many do you think flew over there to see her? How many people for a fact flew from the United States to see Nicki in the UK? Many. It's not the same. And this is why I get mad when people try to do that. So when I say that she doesn't have the stamina of a person who sold XYZ, now I'm going to give you an example, but this person is not untalented like Cardi. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know that because I checked on Google. I checked Google, right? And it does show that Rihanna now, she has sold more records, more albums now than Beyonce, right? But I know that Beyonce hasn't updated a lot of things, and this is also impact. Can you believe that Crazy in Love is not diamond? But yet Cardi has diamond songs, but she can't even sell out a festival. Once COVID opens up and people are yearning to be in attendance at festivals, they can't even sell the festival out with buy hair, pay hair with Karma and Afterpay. They couldn't even sell it out with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like certain things just won't be overlooked for me. It's just no matter how much they glitz and glam it up, no matter how much good rollouts they roll out, no matter what, certain things just don't make sense to me. I don't trust all of those website sales and all of that either. I don't trust none of that shit because we see what happens. Like she came out with a song with Rosalia. That song should have did good. It should have did. It should have at least been on the top of iTunes. I don't care if it touched there for 2 minutes. We could go to Nicki Minaj could drop a song with anybody in this chat today, right now. And we're going to get that bitch to #1. And it might stay there for a while, depending on what's going on and what the competition is at the top. And she could drop a song with somebody named No No. She could do anything right now. The fans is going to stand up because that is a true reflection. And then they try to make you feel bad, like, oh, all y'all do is mass buy. Don't be mad because it's more of us than y'all. It's more active buyers. And that shit is so true. And this is why they had to find a way to make Nicki Minaj like look as though like, maybe she was like lesser than these female rappers or whatever. And this is why they beefed them up on radio and Cardi gets the radio play or she get the playlist and shit like that. Yeah, I am happy for Nicki. You know what's so crazy? I want to say this. If radio treated every song like Super Freaky Girl and Nicki could get her radio played, Nicki shouldn't have to slut herself out on, not saying that she slut herself out when she be online, but Nicki should be able to just go away. Let these clown bitches do all of this shit on the dance floor. Cardi is so stressed out because she ain't got no traction out here with Nicki. Bitch, drop that album. We want to see you have the full dance floor to yourself and we want to see you bubble through an era. I hope Nicki do not come. Like, let this Super Freaky Girl shit ride out. Let it do what it do. But you know what? Every time I say this, it never works like that. Because, Nicki is a businesswoman. When she got to come back, she got to come back. But I want to say this. I want to see what Cardi is going to do fully on her own. I want to see that. And I want to know who the hell is she talking to? Because number one, you copy Nicki Minaj, so you can't be talking to her. I think Cardi is this. I think that she can't be talking to she can't be talking to Doja. Doja collaborated with Post Malone as of recent or whatever. She's unproblematic and she's onto herself. Megan Thee Stallion collaborated with she collaborated with Lil Durk. Think about it. Megan does collaborations. So who is it that you're talking to? Because we know that it's not Nicki. And Megan got a Doja Cat collaboration. Every time I say I want to work with somebody, they do this. They copy my sound. Is it Sweetie? Sweetie got a Doja Cat collaboration too. Oh, who the fuck is she talking to? That's what I'm saying. Like, who did it? Who did it? I want her to wait until Ken is off the Miss popping up together. But her son can't be gay, but you put niggas piss on, you know, parent again. Crab Legs needs numbers because that's her lifeline. Yeah, I want Nikki to give them no traction. Nikki, stay away. Let the super freaky girl, I mean, let it do what it's gonna do. I heard a lot of rumors from people online talking about like, oh, super freaky girl is being pulled from radio. No, it's not being pulled from radio. And that doesn't mean that there's another song coming now. This song has been out for over 20 weeks. It was number 7. Like, you have to realize songs are going to fall. They're going to mix. It's going to mix up. It's going to gain airplay. It's going to lose airplay. It's like, just stop. Just let it just do what it do. It's like, shit, it's 20 weeks. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I think that song will make it at least to 25, hopefully 30 weeks, but shit, or more. But Super Freaky Girls is doing what it's done. Like, you know how much they suppressed us in the past. Like, shit. And finally, I felt like pop radio was giving Nikki her due justice as far as her airplay and everything. Now, if Rhythmic and Urban was doing their job, we probably wouldn't be losing, because all of her radio play right now is coming from pop radio, I believe. I hear it on the radio in Minnesota every day. They need to buy and stream. Yeah, please make sure that you stream Super Freaky Girl. Make sure that you check out the tab on my community. Check out my community tab. I posted my Spotify link. I have to start promoting and pushing that too. Make sure that you stream Super Freaky Girl. Everybody, at least stream it once per day. Stream it. I haven't listened to the remix of Super Freaky Girl in a while. I find myself listening to the Fine 9 remix the most. That's what I like to listen to the most. So after streaming, Super Freaky Girl is a massive song, and these female rappers are pissed and music and the music company. Yeah. Let me see. Kelly T. I don't know if Kelly T is on here, but shout out to Kelly T. I just got an order from my website. Shout out to you. Thank all of y'all for real talk. Thank you. Don't keep yourself small. It's 2023. You see how many things are happening to people every day. Don't live I'm telling you, sometimes it's really more difficult. It's easier than what you think it is. It's like, it's just, sometimes when you think about it, you be like, yo, I have these ideas. I want to do a business. I want to do that. And then you think about wanting to do the website. You want to do this and that. And it can be daunting. And you'll be like, damn, like, I'm going to do it this time. Like, you know what? Fuck that. Next year, I promise. No, do it now. Start and do it now. Do it now. Hell yeah, when YouTube took away my monetization, I said, you won't break my soul. And I'm telling everybody. Fuck that. I kept going because I said what they want me to do is to stop making videos so I could lose all my momentum. But then I did go through days when I would be busy with my business and I just wasn't on here. Like around the holidays, I'd be way too busy. I can't come on here like that. So yeah. I want to know how many records promised Atlantic. Does anyone know? I don't know. They're so jelly because they want Nicki's spot, but they will never have it because they don't have the strong fan base that we have. So what did y'all think about the Ice Spice EP? I didn't like it. I like the remix since I can't decipher what they're saying. What can't you decipher what they saying? Let's do the remix real quick. I don't need 100 niggas, little bitch, me soon come. Dripped in YSL, one dug in one gun. These women gonna lay down. These women gonna bow down and lay it down. Trinidad, Port of Spain, the Spain town. It's set when reach the fun done. We can't get no more blood clot attention. Take a girl, man. Some girl feet get bun. Pretty face Chinese bangs in one bun. Let's do that. Hold on. Hey, yo, Skang, true semi-pang. They don't gotta have it. One question. Let's play this song. Let's just get it in. Let's get it. Let's do that shit, right? That song is so clean. That's my shit. We played some. We talked about Beyonce, so I feel like that was worth it for me to play that. He's like, I'm the only one. She killed this shit. know that's a slapping one. I know a lot of y'all don't play that one though. I know y'all skip that, but that's a hit. Don't sleep on All Up in Your Mind. But oh, we ain't doing that. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to take that. I didn't mean to turn that off. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I need to go do some things. You said no. What's up, Terrence? Let's see. Too Smooth. No. She thought she was killing that shit. I told her go harder. Just look at this alkaline wrist because I got that water. Ass getting bigger. Let's do this. This is my feel-good song. I love it. You know how like when it gets to this part of the song, right? I don't know. I just have a like the way that I feel about music. Like, so you hear this part, right?
Oh yeah, we gon' fuck up the night. Take flight.
Like that part, I feel like the message of like when she say on the chorus, when she like, bet you'll see stars, bet you'll see far. Like, I feel like that's so inspiring to tell somebody, especially like somebody who's leaving high school, or they like going through college, or like they going through like a treatment, or like whatever it is that they going through. I just felt like this song is really inspirational. That's why I really like Cuff It, because I just felt like Beyonce tried to capture that happy moment of like the 90s when it was like we had the music that was like that. It was like she just really delivered that really well on the album. So I really appreciate that about Cuff It. It just feels good. It's inspirational and it's loving at the same time. I feel like it could be taken as a self-love or a relationship love, but I just feel like it's a good song. I guess that's it. I ended up clicking my damn YouTube video. So we're about to get up out of here. I appreciate this love and support from all of y'all. Please make sure that you check out my website, cookieconfidant.com. I appreciate all of y'all supporting me tonight live on the live. So the people who was in here, make sure you check out my website, cookieconfidant.com. Shipping is included in all prices. So save 15% off. Check out the site. Get your hands on some gourmet cookies made with definitely a recipe that's just been in my recipe. I say I invested into it because I kept working until I got the cookies that I wanted and the type of, product that I wanted. I felt like people deserved, and I deserved to be able to present to people. So check it out, cookieconfidant.com. And yeah, all the people who supported and you've got your orders. I think after you receive your order or something like that, my website sends you like a link where you can do your review. So just make sure that you do the review, and yeah, that's it. But yep, I appreciate all of y'all coming through tonight and chatting and all of that. All of y'all that was here, I appreciate the love and support. Shout out to you, Riley, Lacey. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. This is your boy LaRon, female rapper lead. Be safe, and I'm gonna holla at y'all soon.
Exit 6. LaRon. Best me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses, they just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with ball tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement, I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses, all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music drawn fluence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it, I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last, I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that cause you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over 5-star meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angel's lurking, even if I ain't attend your surface. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal. What the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything, I put that on everything. You deserve the better things, I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you.